Hey everybody, Christine here to make a box opening video for a Doll Zone Halloween Julianne full set. I think she's either MSD or YoSD doll. I'll put it in the video. Now that I think about it, I think she's YoSD. She was purchased last year on November 2nd, 2019, and she arrived yesterday. Now I don't even remember what yesterday's date was, but we're in September. So September or something. September 11th. How can I forget that day, right? Today's the 12th. I didn't open her yesterday because it was pretty late and the sun was going down. So as it is, it's a pretty overcast day. And I like to use natural light in my videos. Alright, so I did order her from Denver Doll. Halloween Julianne full set, October 31st to November 30th. So she was a doll that could only be purchased through those, or that 1 month. So, yep, limited edition doll. I don't know if she'll ever be sold again. I don't think there's dolly nudity because she's kind of like a skeleton. I got the, there was 2 different face ones and I chose the Julianne B. Oh, what a pretty bag. It's a very cute bag. Yeah, so she seems like she's probably a 1/6 doll, but to be honest, she was just so cute it didn't matter. And she comes with a tail, and I love it. Come on, the suspense is killing me. I waited 10 months for this doll. Oh my god, how cute. The bubble wrap has hearts. Like it actually has heart-shaped bubbles. Okay. Oh my gosh, I feel like she's so delicate and I don't want to mess her up. This might take a while. Okay, finally. I got most of it off. It should only take a moment. Oh my gosh, her hands are so delicate and thin. I just realized I said Doll Zone, but she's Doll Chateau. My bad. I don't know why. I could have sworn this was a Doll Zone doll. Well, I know that there's like, they're like the same company or something, or like they're owned by similar, I don't know. I know that there's some kind of connection between Doll Zone and Doll Chateau, but for some reason I thought this was a Doll Zone doll. My bad. I'm trying very hard to take her out quickly, guys, but she has a lot of tape. And she's so delicate, I'm like afraid to mess her up. So like I mentioned, she has a tail. Here she is so far. Looks like she's got some kind of little dirt here or something. I'm not sure what that is, but whatever. Hopefully it's not that big of a deal. Let me see if I can take all of this off now. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Oh, well, I just broke something. That's nice. Oh, how disappointing. So these pieces just broke off. Like literally all I did was touch them. I'll show you that in a second. Oh, how disappointing. I'm gonna have to put them back together. She's missing her horns and stuff, but I'll show you guys that in a minute. So here's what she looks like. She's got painted clothes on, which had these little, I don't know what these are, but just now, these broke off. And I'm gonna have to glue them back on, which sucks because she's brand new. But they don't look like they were being held on very well, because even this one's a little bit broken. So, well, there's that. And then she's got like this weird scratch or something back here. Right here. I'll take a picture of it for you guys to see. But other than that, I mean, she's very pretty. And her face up is beautiful. I love it. Let's check real quick what the inside of her head looks like. Okay, there's a very, very, very tiny S-hook. And the head cap says DC on it. There we go. Let me sit her down for a minute while I get her horns and all that stuff. I think this should only be the horns. I don't think she's got anything else, but I'm not 100% sure. I know they're really big. That's what she said. Oh man, I'm really disappointed in myself for touching those pants. Okay, she comes with these like crystal blue eyes. I don't know if I'll use those, but it's nice that they come with it. Look, her horns are so big. They're actually bigger than her arm. They're like literally thicker than her arms and as long as her arms. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's see. Oh man, these are cool. Take off those horn things. Oh wow. Super cool. Now I think she stands. I'm gonna try in a second. Just because she's got the tail, I can't imagine that she wouldn't, but I'm gonna check. This table's not the best. She does come with a wig, which is nice. I mean, it is a full set, so that makes sense, right? She's like, her legs are kind of... I'm like afraid to touch her, guys. Stay still. Oh, I kind of like that her leg does that. Well, I can't actually get her to stand only because I can't get her legs to stay still. Then her body wobbles. But all the pictures look like she was standing. You can do it, my friend. You can do it. Maybe it's the horns, you know? Like, I can totally see that the horns are kind of heavy. So, I don't think I'll get her to stand after all. No? No. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, guys. Maybe without the horns on, I can get her to stand, but I'm gonna go ahead and put on her wig just so that you guys can see, because I'm looking at her ears and I'm wondering how the wig is gonna get on her head with those humongous ears in the way. We'll see. Let's check it out. Man, it's been a long time since I got a new doll, huh? And to think that I ordered this one 10 months ago. I haven't been ordering too many dolls. I still have a few that are coming in very slowly that I ordered last year. I don't know when they're gonna come in, but hopefully soon, because some of them I've been waiting for over a year now. Okay. This is a nice wig. Alright, so because the ears are in the way, I can feel that the wig is not going into place. I can try pushing the wig further back on the head to try to get it to go down, but I don't know. Let me show you guys. It still looks pretty, and I mean, it's staying on her head for right now, so we're gonna check how it looks like with the horns. You know what I like about her? I don't have to buy her clothes. So here is what she looks like. Look at these delicate little hands. They're so tiny. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the body and kind of like what moves and what doesn't, because looking at her, she seems to have a lot of joints, but I don't know how well they work. So that's going to be kind of important if you are getting this doll and you're still waiting for her to come, or maybe you're going to get her second hand. Okay, so first things first, she's double jointed in her elbow area and also in her knees. She has another joint, an extra joint, which is very common for doll Chateau dolls. It's right here, which helps her maneuver her arms even more than normal dolls. So she can do things like this instead of just having only one wrist joint. She can move a little extra. So that's kind of nice. I've never had a doll Chateau doll, but I know from pictures and videos that they do have that joint. Let's see. Is there a joint here? Oh yeah, there is. Look at that. So her torso is a spine, but there is some mobility from the top of her chest to where the spine part is, and it doesn't move much. Hold on, let me see if I can get just this part to move. So it goes a little back. It seems to be like on just a ball. And then she can go forward a little bit. See? So that's her range of motion there. And then there is another ball. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. And I just noticed that I lost that last piece here. I don't even know where it fell because I didn't feel it fall. But all of these things fell off. So you know what? I don't even know if I should glue them back because they're just gonna mess up again. Whatever. Anyway. So there is a ball here. I'm gonna try to move just that so she can move that much forward. And then I guess that's straight up because it's not really back. That's as far back as she goes. So forward and back or straight. And then going down to the thigh joint, this is another ball. Let's see. It can make her sit like this. Let me move the balls, the holes on this side. Okay. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? She just sits and it looks like she's got a butt. Looks like she's got a butt cheek. It's kind of cute. I like it. She's a little bit dirty there. Probably from the blushing. Okay, so there's not really like any kind of ledge or anything, so you can't do anything. But that's a pretty good range of motion, so you shouldn't need more than that anyway. Now, as for the knee, which by the way is blushed on this doll, so you can actually see the difference in color between the part that shows and the part that doesn't. She can put her knee to bend her leg like this, not any more than that, and then she can hold it out like this and straight up like that. She has a ball joint here, which is painted to be reddish, so you can see the difference here in the ball joint. Let me see if the ball joint is actually connected or not. Okay, yeah, so the ball joint is not free roaming, it's actually connected to this bottom part. And then here, I can't move it, but this hoof is actually another joint in itself. So there's this part and then this part. So you probably could get her to stand. I can't do it with the horns on. Let's see if I can do it without the horns. I'm just curious, you know? She feels a lot lighter without the horns, so. Oh yeah, she's not even on her tail. Like literally, her tail is not on the floor, and without her horns on, she can stand on her own without the balancing of her tail. So that just goes to show that the horns are insanely, insanely heavy. Of course, now that I said that, I can't get her to stand right. Let me see if I can, yep, see, so with the tail, it's even better because you can get her knees to move like certain ways to make her look really cute. But I'm gonna keep going with a couple of other notes I wanted to make about her. So her tail, I thought it was magnetic, but it's not. It's actually connected with an S hook on the back. I don't think it's an S hook that you'd be able to take out very easily because looking at it, it's very, very tiny. So when I pull here, I can't really loosen it. It doesn't come right out. Her tail does move around, although it doesn't have any joints at all, so you wouldn't really be able to move any of these sections here. Let's see. The bottom of her feet have little indentations where the hoof part would be. Let's see, can I? Okay, so you can get her to do like strange positions. Like so, with her tail out a little. There we go. And her arms can move a lot, and they seem to keep their place. She is a pretty small doll, so she doesn't have too much weight, which makes it easier for her to keep her positions, but these horns, they're very, very heavy. They feel like almost as heavy as her whole head. So again, I'm gonna put them back on so you can see them. She's super, super cute. And I'm gonna take some pictures for you guys to see her at the end. There we go. Thanks for watching, everybody.